This is News 11 Nightside.
Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Buchanan. Welcome to Nightside. A head-on collision in the county leaves 2 cars totaled and puts 2 in the hospital. The vigil is just getting started and the community is really coming together to show support for those families who have loved ones that they've lost to homicide. We asked viewers to send in questions that they had for Senator McCain for our interview with him today, and at the top of their list was, how does he plan to create jobs for Yuma, and when will we see those jobs? Whether you ride for hobby or sport, it's a relationship between horse and rider that gets you over the next jump. This is a story that takes Thanksgiving to a very personal level. It's about a young man who seemingly lost everything in an instant on a football field 1 year ago. So many families are gone. We've seen deployment after deployment, so it's great to see that a lot of guys are coming home.
Absolutely, they got some good news out there.
Well, Yuma, it is time to come down and share your holiday. We're at Walmart off of Pacific, and we're here with Crossroads Mission and Toys for Tots. We've got Mike right here with our official turkey count. Mike, what's our number right now?
2, 4, 6.
But usually we have about 500 by this time. So humans, get your turkeys out here and bring us your donations. We're happy to see you. News 11's Rebecca Buchanan reporting live. Humans tell tour companies that their city is a place to stop, not drive through. Crane Middle students are taught to pack everything they need for the next 72 hours in case of an emergency in these 2 backpacks. And teachers say to consider using a backpack with straps or a handle and wheels to make evacuation easier. We're in our final hour of the turkey drive here out at Walmart, and as you can see behind me, they are packing up the final truck to get this all back to the mission to make sure that everyone has a very happy Thanksgiving. That's all for us tonight. We'll see you later tonight at 10 right here.
First day after the robbery, they fed us hot dogs. What are we having tomorrow? Hot dogs. Again? Well, until we get money to buy meat.
With about $5,000 worth of meat gone, Louis Galaviz, the director of Somerton Parks and Rec, says they're doing what they can with what they have.
They stole probably about 90% of what we had. That product that we had in our walk-in freezer would have lasted us probably up to our next fiscal year, which would have been up to like July.
In the meantime, they're heightening security with new locks and cameras. They want the seniors at the Somerton Valley Senior Center to feel safe.
It's my home, away from home. I don't have any other place to go.
Evelyn Gloria, like many seniors, says she's been at the Senior Center for years. She says they understand times are tough for everyone, and they're just trying to make do and stay positive.
Maybe they need it more than I do. It's better to give than to receive.
The Dinsmores have a family many Americans dream of.
We have our 2 biological children, which are healthy and everything was great with them, and we knew we wanted more kids. There are 147 million children on this world who don't have a mom and a dad. And for us, we just weren't okay with that number.
John and Laura Densmore say they've talked about wanting to adopt since they started dating.
For us, we saw this as a global problem, not as an American problem or an international problem. There are kids everywhere who need homes.
So they did their research.
The more we learned about this, we knew that we were forever changed. Just because we're on this side of the earth doesn't make us any more special or any different, and so it has forever enlightened us as to what we can do.
And that's when they found their son.
When we met him, it was just like, meeting another one of our children. And when we finally brought him home, it really was surreal.
4-year-old Ambrose was about to age out of his orphanage when the Dinsmores met him in Uganda.
Kids don't come through trauma unscathed, and it is hard. When a child has a family, they are able to heal from those things so much easier.
And that's just what he came home to on October 27th.
I love once I learned the term that we're his forever mommy and daddy, that he's a part of us now and that we're also learning his world.
Laura says their oldest, Cade, and Ambrose were instantly best friends. But little Ellie took some time to warm up to the idea, and just 1 month later, they're inseparable.
First thing in the morning, all 3 of them just want each other. So we are really blessed that we get to have him as our son.
Many states, including Arizona, made brothels and red light districts illegal in the early 1900s. But Yuma, like many other cities in the U.S., decided to simply look the other way and do what they felt necessary to keep the area regulated. It's a piece of Yuma's past few dare to discuss.
Where they declared 6 blocks, Yuma, Arizona, open for prostitution.
But by the late 1970s, things had changed. And the proof is in the police report.
Maiden Lane got its start in 1914 when the city of Yuma said to the red light district people, you are no longer allowed on North Main Street.
Though people didn't talk about what happened here on Maiden Lane, they knew why people came to this part of the city, and most just wanted to leave well enough alone.
They ran it very clean. They ran it, you didn't have to worry about a lot of the things that a lot of different cities did.
The city did their part to regulate houses of ill fame with Ordinance Number 56. To prevent the spread of contagious disease, the girls were required to receive certificates of good health from a licensed physician.
They never ran out of girls. There was always plenty of girls.
But after the attention from the undercover arrests, things weren't the same on Maiden Lane. Pearl's Place packed up and headed east.
I mean, there wasn't anything in miles. I mean, there was nobody for her to bother.
And this is where the story of Yuma's last little brothel ends. With the houses on Maiden Lane gone and Pearl's death, the only thing that's left of Pearl's Place is this building and the stories.
People just don't talk about it. People just don't talk about it.